dun dun dun! My children, the creatures of the night have the same problems the rest of us have, and whole new ones, especially when faced with prejudice in the face of one's own police department, as in the dead deception. Detective Maria Pimienta has just been assigned to work with Detective Connor Burke, a rather charming officer on the force, with one thing going for him above many of his fellows. He's a werewolf! Yes, in this world, werewolves are a real thing, although they face plenty of discrimination. Dog jokes, assumptions that they are uber-violent and ready to kill, basically any number of things that paint them in a negative light. Though me personally, I see nothing wrong with the whole killing people thing. Some people like to make a mountain of skulls out of a finger bone. This will be Burke's sixth partner after so many years. Most of said partners tried too hard to keep up with him and his naturally enhanced senses. Speed, strength, sense of smell, all that. And as a result, they get injured and transferred away. Maria, however, is thorough and eager to work with him. Though being a former internal affairs officer, she does wonder about the number of cold cases he has on his docket. Supernatural, otherworldly investigation cases, or snowy cases as they're called. They normally are narcotics detectives, but in this semi-futuristic world of werewolves and other phenomena, they need to prioritize the strange and mysterious. And soon their first case together forms. A young homeless girl walked into a convenience store and started eating things off the shelf. When the clerk tried to intervene, she shoved him so hard that he died when hitting the counter. The girl then took a bite out of him and vanished. Burke is very dismissive of the idea that she could be a werewolf. Her eyes are the wrong color, and even though they identify her prince as a girl named Mina, Burke seems to want to push aside any theories that Maria puts forth, and he is quite elusive when she tries to follow him one night, his attitude continually irritating her. Things are not helped by Mina showing up at the home of the clerk's wife, claiming to live there before smashing off the door and fleeing. All of the evidence points to her being a werewolf, or at least on some kind of drugs, but Burke refuses to pursue such a theory. With some good old detective work though, she finds a location that might be the place where Mina is, or has an old girlfriend living out of it. She finds Mina as well as a corpse of a friend of hers, and then she licks Maria. She's unable to move as Mina begins to bite her wrist, but fortunately Burke arrives and shoots her in the head. No worries about killing her though, for he has already figured out that Mina is a vampire, who are not so open and revealed like werewolves are. Mina is young and only recently turned, so she probably doesn't fully understand what is happening to her. Due to the prejudices and assumptions that werewolves have experienced since coming out into the world, Burke was trying to protect their existence. It might be some time before such a thing occurs. He knows some people who can help Mina, keep her from accidentally killing anyone else, or feasting on the living, but it's up to Maria whether or not she'll call it in. And fortunately, she's a good egg and agrees. Remember, my children, the things that go bump in the night are usually just people trying to live their own lives. So don't be so quick to judge such things. I speak from experience on this matter as well.
Now that I have a pumpkin for Halloween, I need to carve something scary, something spooky. Something that'll strike fear into the hearts of men. And I know just what to do.